Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, there apparently is a ongoing beef that has been in existence for years. Nicki calling her kids roaches and monkeys and so forth. Is this beef gone too far?
It's not a good look for moms.
Are we being sexist to judge them by a different standard? I don't know.
I'm going to have to call out what I'm going to term here as soft sexism that's happening around this entire conversation.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, there apparently is a ongoing beef that has been in existence for years. However, it has recently heated up with Cardi B and Nicki calling her kids roaches and monkeys and so forth, although she claims it's because Cardi B did it first. And go on to talk about how her albums are tanking, her sales aren't that great. And it's just a whole bunch of stuff between them to the point where Cardi B tried to resolve it by saying, hey, you need to go get some healing, go ahead and get some counseling because that cocaine use... Okay, so maybe she wasn't quite doing that healing. So my question to you guys, has this gone far enough? Is this beef gone too far? And when is enough enough? Because now they're slinging shots at the kids and everything. So what do y'all guys think about this?
So at first, I'll be honest, I was listening with my emotional ears. And I was like, oh my God, no, don't involve the kids. How could you? Then I thought about, rap battles, right? People talk about what they're going to do to the kids and what they're going to do to the grandmas and the dogs and all that. Matter of fact, rap even in mainstream, right? I'm not going to name rappers, but you can think of rappers if you know their lyrics, have talked about what they, kids missing, whatever. And so I asked myself, if there is a too far, have we already passed it already? Or is it the issue that they're women, are, you know what I'm saying, are moms? So then I started thinking of as far as these are women, the motherly, where's the motherly sense? Where's the universal motherly mother bear cub protection thing that all moms are supposed to have? The reason they have such weight in the court system when it comes to custody and paying. Anyway, I digress. But guys, you see what I'm saying there. So anyway, in the grander scheme of things, as we look at it, are we being sexist to judge them by a different standard? I don't know. I will say this, though. I think Cardi initially raised some questions about who Nicki was hanging around and that person's predilections around children. I think that's where it came up. You know what I'm saying? Because I would always say, check the tape. So if that's the thing, then that's not really taking shots to the kids. But I would say, ladies, you should conduct yourselves better. It's childish. You know what I'm saying? At this point, we're going to need one of your kids to get on a microphone and do a mixtape or something where they tell their parents to calm down. And that's embarrassing. So please, folks, get it together.
Yeah, it's not a good look for moms. Moms are definitely going to have to take an L on this one. I mean, I'm glad my mom is not out there beefing or my wife or anybody like that. It's turning into that whole thing we talk about with becoming the niggas you always wanted to be with. You're him. I mean, this guy's beefing on records and Twitter and social media. That's guy stuff, and now the kids are caught in the crossfire. It's just a very big back, manly, high cholesterol thing to do, and it's not a good look for moms. But hopefully, mom can get it together. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to call out what I'm going to term here as soft sexism that's happening around this entire conversation. Last year, we watched the biggest rap battle in decades get down to the type of mudslinging where Drake accused Kendrick Lamar and said, hey, not only are you a wife beater or a girlfriend beater because you're not even technically married. That's what Drake said, right? He also went on to say, hey, one of your kids aren't really even your kids, right? And then Drake said, hey, the reason I did that was because you were talking about my son and my parenting and my situation. So, the fact that this is even an issue, first of all, right? So if they did that last year, right? And then this year, there's girls doing it, right? And for some reason, it sounds very similar, right? They were talking about kids, I guess, somewhat, right? But they're women. We would expect that. So now that they're being women and maybe taking it a step further, because I think Kendrick did warn Drake not to take it further. But anyways, apparently they didn't hear this warning. And so now the girls are taking it further. And here we go. Oh my God. For the sake of mothers, do we talk about them being fathers and how they're out here, behaving? No, we don't do that. So it's like, it was funny because I was watching this other podcast. And they're like, you know what? Now it's getting too much. Now I don't want to. This nigga called him a pedophile. Or his crew, a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? Like what? Infertility issues? Like, that's a real thing. Women really. So like, what are we talking about here? Right? And so now it's like, oh my God, these women, they're like, man, fuck that. This is rap. You know what I'm saying? This is fucking hip hop. You dig what I'm saying? Where the fuck was their rules? Jay-Z said he had sex with
with Nas's baby moms and then threw a condom on the baby seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, right? You know what I mean? Like, but the fact that he had sex with such a, that's, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying, that was real. Like, he actually did it. So what the fuck are y'all talking about here? You know what I'm saying? This soft sexism that I'm hearing out here is wrong. So you know what? I'm going to correct this shit right now. Hey, beef, man. Beef on. You know what I'm saying? 50 don't even talk to Ja Rule and them still. You dig what I'm saying? They're allowed to beef. They got animosity or whatever the fuck. Give me some good fucking music. Talk what the fuck you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Go hard. Go low. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Michelle Obama. Okay, what the fuck are y'all talking about? And on top of that, these are the two perfect women to do it. You know what I'm saying? Cardi is brash. She's outspoken. She wears her shit on her sleeve. Nicki is Nicki. This is like the fucking Ali and Frazier or some shit. You know, so what the fuck are y'all talking about? Oh, them guys shouldn't fight. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to resolve. Man, shut the fuck up. You know? Go Brooklyn. You know, and you got the little barrel thing going. You got Queen. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as they keep it rap, I'm with that shit. I am gonna be equality or equity, whatever fucking word you want to use here. Okay. If I enjoy Drake and Kendrick, I hope to enjoy a very good Nicki and Cardi beef. The end.
All right, all right. So first of all, I'm going to co-sign on all of that because the first thing I thought was men beef all the time. We don't say shit. It's not considered too emotional. Although I think Drake shed a tear a little bit when he was called a pedo, you know what. And so, but I was like, men beef all the time and nobody sweats it. But because it's women, all of a sudden it's like, oh, she's a mother. Oh, she should care because she's a mother. Where's her nurturing instincts? Where her business instincts? This is beefing and rapping is a time treasured activity. It is something that has always occurred, as I said, time treasured. And as a matter of fact, it has been proven to beef up sales. And so this was a business beef, even if Nikki's trying to make it a personal beef, because she came after a lot of other people after that. The point is, I understand why the rap game, especially with women, there's always pressure that there's going to be one queen bee, right? Only one queen in rap. So that automatically make the stage or set the stage for women to beef. Like back in the day, it was like Foxy Brown and Little Kim. You know what I'm saying? But no one called it, oh, they're motherly. But you know what though? They didn't have no kids either. So maybe that's also what changed. But either way it goes, let's celebrate this artistry because I think it's art. Beefing is art. And the way these two beef, they petty as hell. I'm talking about they go straight for the jugular. I'm talking about if they saw each other on the streets, I would expect hands immediately. Now, that might be taking it too far then when they put hands on each other. But until they put hands on each other, beef on. I like it. I'm for it. And go ahead with your nice, nasty ass way Cardi B got. And woo woo, I'm with it. That's all I'm going to say. Let the beef reflect industry, point blank, period.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it goes too far if somebody gets hurt. And it could go there. So we don't wish that. Right. But all this boo-hoo crying about them talking shit over the internet. I mean, come on, dog. We're in 2025. It's the internet. Stop playing.